Bring it here, bring it here. Let me validate.
What up, family? It's your boy, Eternal T, back again. Thank you. This is the beautiful foundation that we have set, and I'm glad you're standing on it. First of all, thank you to everybody who subscribed, welcome back as well. And, thank you to all the new subscribers who are going to subscribe after they see this wonderful video and they get some information and they appreciate it very much, as I do you. All right, check this out. So, what do you want to talk about today, Tevin? Well, I want to talk about, oregano oil. Why do I want to talk about oregano oil? Because it's freaking powerful. Why is it powerful? I'll let you know in a second. Just chill. All right, look. I talked about oregano oil in my last video. I don't want to make this take too long, so I just want to give you a briefing. If you watched some of my other last videos, I don't know if this is the exact last one, a couple more, I was talking about using hydrogen peroxide for dropping it in your ear for healing the cold, common cold, whatever. So I tried that. It was knocking out just real slowly. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to hit this oregano oil because that's always my go-to. Boom. I think it was a day and a half. And it was gone. So that's the impact it can have on your life. Possibly, Ask your doctor. I'm not a doctor. But I just do some research, you know what I mean? And try to share. So, a little briefing about oregano oil. It's a very ancient oil. Our ancient ancestors, shamans, all that, they used it for ailments, fighting infections, diseases, and also boosting the immune system altogether, and painkiller. So where is it from? Greece. On the mountainsides and the hills. And I think the Greeks termed it oreganos, the light of the mountains. And they say that I'm not from Greece and I've never been there, haven't been there yet. And you're going to see in the future, I'm going to be up in that mud like that. Hey, everybody. Hey. Anyways, on the hillsides, they'd be like, they say it has like this nice smell and it's like delightful in the mountains or whatever. So anybody from Greece, let me know if that's the truth, you know what I'm saying? Because that sounds awesome. And, y'all. And they, so anyways, the oregano oil is extracted from wild, emphasize wild, and I'm going to show you what I have. So wild oregano leaves through steam distillation in a concentrated form. So this is what I use. I have no relation. This is just what I use. Oil of oregano, wild and organic, Oreganum vulgare. See, that's like the scientific term. And 100% pure essential oil of oregano. It has carvacrol in there, which is, if you know anything about carvacrol. I can't say that word very well, can I? I need some help. Somebody help me in the audience, please. Carvacrol. Oh, thank you very much. I think that I sounded just like that too. So 86%. That's some healing shit. I got some notes here. I want to just brief on what carvacrol does, and they have thymol in it too. So those are some components of it. But carvacrol, that has bacterial infections, fungal infections, parasites, viruses, inflammation, allergies, tumors, indigestion, candida. So these are my 5, my top 5 benefits of why I take oregano oil and what it can do for other people. So with that list that I just said, I bet you know where I'm going with this. But, follow along, family. All right, so you can use it topically or internally, but I just want to show y'all that so that you know this is what I do. I take this, boom, boom. This shit is hot, very hot, very hot. I said it's hot. I went like this, and I had some in my hand, and I stood like this, like an idiot. And I'm talking about, it was like fire, like not, it was like, so it was different from the California Reaper, which was just like a deathly, fiery poison, but it was definitely like, because it's like numb and hot. It's like, yeah, I can't really explain it because you don't know what to do besides putting more oil, like another oil, in your mouth. Like it's like it doesn't really, it sticks on you. So it's not like, I don't know. Maybe I could have used cow pus and blood. Maybe I could have did that, but I don't use that. So but this is how I take it. I take a teaspoon of this coconut oil. It's always good to have a carrier oil. And I take 4 drops. And sometimes I just do it just cause. But when I do it, say like my favorite way to do it is actually when I have a cold, or if I feel one about to come on, stuffy nose, and it will like go away. Like usually things, when you do that type of stuff, it drains out, but this one it just goes away. So it's like just kicking its ass. And I don't know where it's going. It disintegrates the damn cold and mucus. I don't know. Anyways, we'll get on into this right now. So, yeah. I'm glad you guys are here with me. I don't do things very sequentially. I try my best, but this is the best I can do. So let's do this. Number 1. My first benefit, this is not necessarily in order from 1 to 5. These are just, it's hard to put, well, number 1 is kind of my number 1 because this is kind of my go-to. So number 1, prevents viral infections. So any type of viruses. Let's say overall strengthens your immune system. Let's see, flu, the cold, they say mumps, chicken pox, anything caused by viruses basically. It says it stimulates your white blood cells. So in turn, I translate that can probably help you out if you have autoimmune diseases. And I look at some like studies that did show that it helped other people out with autoimmune diseases, which is pretty freaking awesome. I like to go for the best in-home type deal, like, you know what I mean, herbal type of remedies, rather than just go to the doctor and get, some symptom treater. So here we go. So number 2, it's anti-parasitic. Okay, what does that mean? You got tapeworms? Take this junk a couple times, you know what I mean? Just make it a routine. And them tapeworms gonna be disintegrated. You might see one come out your booty. So, tapeworms, lice, they even have it in some bug sprays, which I need to check. I need to check that out. Alright, so this regular ass bug spray, it just says active ingredients, and then it says prolethrine, prolethrine. Why is that hard for me? Prolethrine. I feel like that shouldn't be hard for me. Practice. Prolethin. Goodness gracious. Holy shit, I need to cut this. Active ingredients. Prolethrine, cypermethrin. I haven't looked that one up. And that says prolethrine is 0.02%. Cypermethrin, 0.05%. And then it says other ingredients, 99.93%. It says total 100% contains petroleum distillates. It has that many chemicals in it. It uses like other ingredients. It has 2 asterisks. Does that mean 2 more ingredients? Nah, it couldn't be. That's odd. Anyways, this is the wasp and hornets one, so that's, I don't know. I just want a side note here. I love animals and all insects and all that stuff, but I mean, what do the wasps do? Somebody comment, what do wasps do? Like, they don't even pollinate, do they? I mean, they're like, it's like a, if I was like into like, if I just wanted to meet any type of conspiracy, or I just want to just come up with my own right now, I'd just be like, yo, the government made wasps. Like they had to. But like seriously, bro, like, nigga, like what do they do? Like, y'all niggas out here terrorizing folks for no reason. Anyways, I gotta count. We're gonna have to have some kind of session, me and the wasps. We're gonna have to, I don't know, like the United Nations. Like we're gonna have to come to a council and really get this thing in order. Don't get too close to me. I open my door. Don't fly into the door. Don't get in the cars. Like don't do that. Don't show yourself while I'm driving. Don't do that neither. If you're in the car, stay under the seat. Just go under the seat somewhere. Matter of fact, just stay. Just try to go on a vent. No, I don't know. Get out the fucking car. All right. Don't do that shit. Anyway, excuse my language. Well, not really. I'm gonna cuss again. All right. So, anyways, I don't know. This is not really telling you anything. Whatever. I guess I have to go online and figure that one out. Or call. I called the Sony before. Anyways, whatever. Alright, so it's used in some bug sprays. Maybe that one, maybe not. I don't know. Number 3, prevents cancer. Prevents cancer? How you prevent cancer? It contains phenols, which are powerful forms of antioxidants, which neutralizes free radicals. And y'all know about them free radicals because you don't want no free radicals in your body. Also, like different types of oils that get heated up to a certain, olive oil per se. If you heat it up at a past its temperature, everybody loves olive oil, right? If you heat it up too high, I can't remember exactly what temperature it is, but if you heat it up too high, that's why I don't cook with it. We use it for like salads or whatever. But if you heat it up too high, it can basically it goes and creates free radicals in your body, and free radicals basically that can create autoimmune diseases. They mess up your cells basically and create a cancerous state in your body. Also, it slows down the aging process, which protects against macular degeneration. So, check this out. Did you hear me say that? It slows down the aging process, bah. So, motherfuckers should be taking that regardless, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to look young. Everybody want to feel young. So if it slows down the aging process, it ain't going to just prevent cancer. It's going to help you boost your immune system, boost your vitality. It's going to help you boost everything, you know what I'm saying? You're going to feel lively, you know what I mean? And honestly, it's a crazy combination of when I take it, I actually feel a boost of like, I say like serotonin or dopamine or just happiness and just like a peaceful. And then also it's a sedative, so at the same time I like to take it before I go to sleep, and then I usually have like pretty vivid dreams. I love having vivid dreams. I'm trying to master lucid dreaming, but that's a whole nother topic, another topic, whole topic later. All right, number 4. Anti-inflammatory and anti-allergenic. Bruh. Now, every year the pollen come around, right? I seize the pollen. I may, like when springtime comes around, I usually get like a little bit of cold. I don't really have allergies because after I started taking, when I first went vegetarian, when I found out that vegetarians, when you're doing vegetarian, for some reason, you don't get allergies. I was like, he's like, man, I was talking to somebody about being vegetarian. He was like, man, I bet you didn't get allergies this year either. I didn't get allergies no more. I was like, oh shit, I didn't get allergies. And my eyes just get red. It's so annoying. And my eyes just get dry. Like, so annoying. But I don't even know if dryness a part of allergies? I don't know, but that's what used to happen. But I basically passed it. So, but I still get that little cold every year. And what happens is once I feel myself get that stuffiness in my nose, like I told you already, I take my teaspoon of coconut oil or olive oil, you can use that, and I really don't like all these oils in my body, so that's why I started doing more coconut oil than anything. And then put my 4 drops and I take that thing upside down and try to get it swallowed as fast as I can. Cause it's still far. It still hit you. You know, you gotta duck and you gotta move. You know what I'm saying? Swing on them. So it still hits you, but it is what it is. So anyways, like I said about the mucus earlier too. So it breaks up mucus and phlegm in your chest. So it's actually good for respiratory as well. And and being that it is a natural sedative, it actually calms down the allergy symptoms, which I explained. Let's see. Oh yeah, and it can reduce like symptoms or you reduce the severity of anaphylactic shocks. So like for asthma, asthmatics and stuff like that as well. It can help the throat as well. So it's really good. All my sinuses, all the sinuses in general. As a matter of fact, when my son, if you saw my last couple of videos, like I was trying to aid myself with the hydrogen peroxide food grade, and 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide. I want to say it clear for anybody that wants to look it up and find their own research besides just looking at my videos. My son, I was like, I don't really want to put that on him right now. Like, I'd rather just use some herb. You know what I'm saying? That's still chemicals. Not, I feel like it's still not like in its natural state. You know what I mean? Because it's not. I mean, it's ozone, but you know what I mean. It's man-made at the end of the day. So I did that for my son. I was like, yo. What I did was I put just like one drop and I mixed it into the coconut oil, one drop of oregano oil, and I mixed it into the coconut oil, and just you know what I'm saying enough. I think it was over a teaspoon. I mean over a tablespoon, probably so. I can't remember, but I'll say at least a tablespoon and one drop. And what I did was I didn't want him to go through that pain, because that's probably very, very like a shocker for him. So we put it on his chest. Me and Ashley, we put it on his chest. Pretty Hippie on YouTube, shout out. And put it on his feet, on the bottom of his feet. And so he gets like fast absorption through the feet, and also you can smell it, and it goes in and breaks it up. So it's not just, it's used for aromatherapy as well. So just think about it like that. You can clear the air and help your breathing, help asthma, help your lungs all together. Number 5, it promotes digestion, which is freaking awesome because it can protect against E. coli. It can protect against salmonella. Your toxins and bacteria, they can create inflammation in your stomach. So, in like the stomach lining or whatever. And it's an anti-inflammatory because it's a sedative as well. So it calms it all down, whatever. So, basically, it boosts the gastric juices in your stomach, plain and simple. And so it creates good, like, it's like basically like a prebiotic. If I'm wrong, that's cool. This shit helps. So, and also what it does is it helps break down the nutrients and actually transports the nutrients in the body faster. So that's freaking dope. Like, especially for and it helps you get more like nutrients from your meals. So that's like something I could recommend to any like new vegan, like real talk, like. Because new vegans, they think they're losing something, like, and like some people they think they're losing something, or maybe they feel like they have a deficiency and they're just not keeping on the weight. And I think that can help, along with also the right food like beans and like, you know what I mean. You gotta pack it on. You can't just take meat away and just eat celery and think you're gonna actually keep your weight on. That's not gonna work, bye. So do that, you know what I mean? So anyways, it helps with digestion, which I love, you know what I mean? So you can take all them nutrients. So it's a good thing to just, boom, every once in a while, just tap that in you. Well, I say it like that. Don't do that shit. Your tongue will jump out of your mouth before you even get the hotness. So digestion, it will feel good, you know what I'm saying? Get all them nutrients, you know what I'm saying? So, That's basically it. Those are my top five. I'll run through them again because I talk my ass off, and I just want to give you guys something relatable. So it's not just me just saying, "Oh yeah, this is good. Here, you can have it and try it out for yourself." It's like, this is good, and also here's some other stuff that may be good as well. Some more benefits that I've researched, but also that I've done, and this is my experience. So that's what I want to be able to do. So I take this almost every day. That's the one I got. I got it, Zane's. I get it off Amazon. So it is what it is, and you just order it, man. It's all right. It's freaking good. So I wrote down some other uses like benefits. So here's a bonus benefit for you. It helps the menstrual flow, so it's a natural emmenagogue. It can help with symptoms of like PMS, delay the onset of menopause, and alleviate symptoms as well. So that could be helpful for a lot of people. It helps to balance your hormones and the mood. So that can be helpful for the other side of the most people. What I mean is, that can be helpful for women, the first part. And the second part is, that could be helpful for spouses. Let's see, other uses. Let's go down the list here. Dental hygiene. Boom. Oh, snap. I put that in my toothpaste. I make my own toothpaste. I'll give y'all that. That's going to be a video for you. Probably next. So check that out. Subscribe and you'll get it right away. So or whatever, get on a little list. Ooh, I can be on your list, so when it pops up, it sends you a notification. Eternal T, Tepanosh RL. He posted something again. He posted his toothpaste. His homemade toothpaste. All right. So anyways, you can use it for hair, dandruff, or dry scalp. I don't know if Moore's called this dandruff or whatever, but my head get a little dry sometimes, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to Pretty Hippie, and she gonna be like, "Oh, we could add it in here." She'll probably want to use it on her face too first, because she's gonna see how it is, because she gotta keep it up, you know what I'm saying? But she all beautiful. I don't know why she worried about it. Anyways, daily immunity. That's basically what I do, you know what I'm saying? I take a drop, man. Hey, sometimes I just take 2 drops, you know what I'm saying? They'd be like, Oh, also, it can help out, it can help calm down the side effects of other drugs. Now, the thing is, I don't know how true that is. They used a rat lab test, and I don't really fuck with animals being tested. Also, nigga, we is not no motherfucking animals. Am I cussing again? Look. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a rat, bro. Like, it's maybe a mammal, but I ain't, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how true that is. So, but that's just some research I got for you. But anyways, cold sores, anti-aging, let's see, it has antioxidant, helps your sleep. I told you how I use it for bed. Athlete's foot, candida, which is antifungal. I told you it has the crovacrol in it, and which will obviously help with that. So that's pretty much it. I'll just do a little small recap. Number 1 was prevent viral infections. Number 2 was anti-parasitic. Number 3 was prevents cancer. Number 4 was anti-inflammatory and anti-allergenic. And number 5 was promotes digestion. So there's a lot of jewels here. Do your own research. This stuff is great. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. I like to call myself a horse. There's a million reasons why. Pretty Hippie knows why. She actually came up with the name for me. Anyways, that's what I use. That's what I use. I gave you the brief history. This is some good stuff for me. It works for me. I hope this helps you. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. I think that's all I need to say. I think I said enough. I talk enough, don't I? I just needed background music. I done made an album right now with these words. I swear I'm spitting this fire. So if you put that in your mouth, you're gonna be spitting fire too, without no carrier oil. That's what we call it, carrier oil. You know, so you can carry that motherfucker to the back of your throat and to your stomach without getting boinked. Cause you gotta put that thing in a vehicle. That thing like to stop and hang the fuck out. Nah, man, we need you down the throat. Anyways, look, if you got anything out of this, if you learned something, if it sparked your interest, if it makes you want to go do some more research, if you don't like anything I said, if I was wrong at all, if you saw this as pure entertainment, hit the like button, subscribe, share with a friend or family member or somebody you don't know, preferably somebody you don't know, because it seems like some of the people that you're closest to don't want to fucking respect it, and they better put some respect on your name. So anyways, share, like, subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. This is a long video. Whatever. It may not be long. I'm gonna cut. I love you. World peace. Moors rise. Love, light, happy water. Look, you got one body. Take care of yourself. Peace.